Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Panda. This is unscheduled, but this is a very important announcement. It is raining pretty fucking bad outside, to a point where the subway is even flooded. And there's delays already, like 8 minutes, 7 minutes, yeah, sometimes 15 minutes. Elevators have been broken. This is broken. So yeah, it's been pretty bad, and I'm soaking wet. And I've been thinking, like, wait, this got to be a way that I can get in the hostel tonight. Let's see. What part of my soul do I have to sell? No, I'm kidding, guys. But oh man, Panda, this is not what I was expecting. Oh wow, he just ripped that gate open. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Look at him, like little cockroaches. Like I said, when one does something, they all follow. You guys just see that? She just broke through that gate. Wow. I love my job. I love me being a documentarian and a photographer and licensed too to do it. I just wish NYPD would stop messing with the credentials and mind the way. Keep this in mind. You got security here at the gates right there. And they're not doing anything, as you can see. They're not supposed to, I guess, get in conflict with anyone that hops the turnstile. All they have to do is report it. But with that said, I'm just trying to prove a point that people do not pay the fare while I pay my fare and people hop the turnstile. But it's raining pretty bad, so I don't blame her right now. Look at that. Look at the fucking water coming from the streets. Look at that. Look at the water coming from the streets. Oh man, Panda. It's like very flooded outside. So, this is the time where I fucking wish I did not buy a new wagon. Yes, you heard me. I was gonna surprise you guys. But yes, I bought a new wagon. It should be here on the 23rd. It says. And I took that money and put it towards the wagon. But if I didn't put that money towards the wagon, it would have went to the hostel for this particular moment. So yeah. So we hide in the subway as we try to dry off. So we bought a new wagon. Not today. We bought a new wagon a few days ago. So another YouTuber and I were talking about the wagon. She wanted to help with the wagon situation. So I wanted to surprise you guys, so you guys were like, oh snap, man, we got a new wagon out of nowhere. Yeah, you know, that kind of video. But this is the time I regret buying a wagon, because I could have used those funds, look at that, to hop in the turnstile. I could have used those funds for the hostel tonight and tomorrow. And it fucking kind of sucks. That I gotta endure the fucking downpour rain as we watch people hop the turnstiles in New York City. Welcome everybody. Look at this gentleman over there. I just love doing it. This is New York. So with that said, mind you, Wi-Fi right here. That's the Wi-Fi spot. Yeah, if you didn't never knew, that is the Wi-Fi. Oh my panda, man, it's wet. It's really wet outside, everybody. New York City. Now you understand how it feels in Vancouver. And mind you, like Seattle, Portland, Vancouver, we get this quite a bit. A lot of rain we get. You guys are fortunate in New York City to have this like 2-day event. But with that said, everyone, we're in the subway. We just witness people hopping turnstiles, but also it's a real world. It's raining outside. You would probably do it too. I would probably do it as well. Listen, it's raining outside. No one wants to walk, and everyone's on a budget, and no one wants to walk in this weather. I think this is the time the MTA should say, on bad weather, it is free. Like this weather, it should be free. It is downpour, hard downpour raining outside. Look at these people down wet. Look at everybody wet, soaking wet. Look at this. Soaking wet. Everyone is trying to get in the subway. And yeah, it's the best option right now for every single New Yorker to stay dry just for the moment. This is reality. I think there should be some type of sequential like emergency, like bad weather. Oh wow. Yeah, I think it should be. I think there should be some type of emergency evacuation process, or well, there is, but like with bad weather like this, like not everyone can afford the subway. And keep in mind, did you see the subway had a post on Instagram? They wanted to raise the fare to $2.90. And I'm thinking to myself, why? Why try to oppose a fare hike when there's problems with the subway? First and foremost, elevators don't work. There's not enough handicap accessibility, not just for the disability, but for the parents with strollers. Especially if they, I noticed in New Yorkers have more than 2 babies. You know how much that's impacted on women's backs in the subway when they need to use the subway? Come on, friends. More handicap accessibility for not just handicap, but also women with daycare. I think women with children, it should be a priority in New York State, in New York City, like it is in Wisconsin and Madison. It should be priority, but it isn't. So with that said, everyone, I don't blame people coming from the rain and hopping the turnstile right now. I would do it. I do it myself. Oh, they got the NYPD over there now. Is that NYPD right there? Is that they got NYPD over there now. You guys can't handle the burn? As I said, I'm not promoting it. I am against it. I don't know. I'm non-pro against it, but I'm just against it at the same time. But when the weather's like this, everyone should get in the subway for free. And mind you, in Portland, they do this on bad weather. If it's snowing really bad, the subway is the rail system is the best way to get around when it's really snowing pretty bad. And sometimes the rail system don't even run because it's that bad. But in the meantime, sometimes it's free. So keep that in mind. And I'm not trying to compare New York City to Portland or Vancouver, but these are smaller cities. And they're doing it. And that's why watch the scheme, watch the scheme, watch the scheme. Yeah, NYPD right there over there. Boom! Look at that. NYPD right there. What's up, Lurch Lurch? I told you NYPD was right there. They called for backup. Everyone kept hopping the turnstiles. Wow, they're kicking out the homeless out the subway in the rain. Look at this woman. She probably has dementia. Wait. Listen to this. This has happened so many times in policing brutality. This woman looks like she has dementia. Doesn't know where she's going. Look at her. You see how these policemen she looked like she has dementia. This is how you treat elderly people with dementia, maybe? It is possible. It's possible. She seems pretty lost. Yeah. What do you guys say? Maybe dementia, maybe old-timers. She's... Yep, that's how NYPD treat the elderly, with this disgust. You guys saw that shit firsthand. Oh my panda. You guys saw that firsthand. You saw how they treat that old woman? Wow, that could be your mummy. Yeah, that could be someone's grandmummy. Or mama. Or papa. Or, you know, or papa. That's just messed up. In my opinion, I don't think that was very professional how they... She didn't seem like a postal threat. They could at least, if she's looking to get where she needs to go, they could at least be police officers and literally walk her where she needs to go. But they're not police officers. And that's what police officers are supposed to do. Protect and serve the communities. And obviously we didn't see that just now. This is why I love my job as a documentarian, as a journalist, and as a photographer as well. I want to emphasize that. Take a lot of pictures at some critical times. You guys want to get me a hostel tonight? There's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo in the descriptions below. We just saw police in at its worst. An elderly lady looks like she has dementia, looks like she's lost, looks like she has some type of Alzheimer's, maybe some type of partial memory lost, diseased, or some sort. And she looked like she was confused, so where she wanted to go. And these policemen just refused to help her the right way. Just throw her out of the subway, into the rain, when it's downpouring rain right now. So with that, tell everyone, take what you just saw, and she's back. She's back. I thought, Eric Adams, I thought you was going to teach your police how to care more after that announcement a few days ago. Eric Adams, what happened? I don't see your policing doing what you absolutely told your police officers to do. I don't see Eric Adams. She looks like she's having a difficult time trying to get where she needs to go. So what I tell everyone, if she's homeless, that's not how you deal with it. You see how everyone wants to just avoid her? Like she did something criminal. Guys, she did nothing criminal other than being old and forgetful of her memory loss probably, or her dementia, or her old age. Fucking A. If I get that age and I become that way, I hope you guys don't treat me that way. Because if you do, someone needs to put an ass kick into your booties. Seriously. You treat me, if you guys are able to do that to an old woman, imagine if I am that age. And we are just in the subway. This is just one part of the subway. Imagine if you're going on the other side of the subway, where you see more of the chaos, homeless at, and yeah, but I'm trying to avoid the fucking rain, and I'm trying to stay right here on this juicy Wi-Fi spot that says "Do not paint." But anyway, friends, I'm Panda. Ran some live streaming again because everyone wants to make threats and shit. So I'm a licensed documentarian. I can do what I want and record on free public subway grounds because this is a public system for the public. So therefore, I have my identification. People want to see it. Just like the person at Breakfast Avenue, you guys saw that video, how that MTA worker tried to violate my constitution and my rights. You can't do that, ladies. You're being recorded inside the subway anyway. What's the point telling me not to record when you're being recorded? That's not fair. I don't have my evidence and you guys can have your evidence. And when I ask for your evidence, you give me a hard time giving your evidence. This is why we are allowed to record. This is why, as documentarians and journalists, do not let someone tell you what the law is when you already know what the law is. If they don't understand your first constitutional rights under the First Amendment, then they need to just say goodbye to their job and leave their job, because obviously they don't love their job. But that goes for anything that you do as a work profession. You're a lawyer, people need to respect that you're a lawyer. You're a nurse, people also need to respect you're a nurse or a doctor. But we don't respect assholes up in this channel. But anyway, friends, this guy is going to get on to something with that. See, this is why I don't understand. Why the MTA is complaining about me with my wagon when you got stuff like that. Also, that just... Come on, friends. Yeah, this has been a few times when police are like, hey, man, that looks a little bit oversized. Like, listen, man. You telling me a stroller is not oversized? What? Yeah, a stroller. Okay, you made your point. Exactly. I always make my point. When I actually identify my source of my items as the same as other items that entered this subway, that's bigger or larger, like this bike. Come on, friend, I am no fool. This is why I want to get into hospital tonight. This is too much for me right now. I'm wet, I'm soaking, I'm freezing, my hands are cold. I'm warm right now, kind of. But my pants got fucking wet. My socks. Guys, this is why my boots are not waterproof. It literally got wet. Because it's fucking downpouring outside. It's fucking downpouring outside. This guy's trying to hop on the train. Look at this guy. This guy's waiting. He's like, oh, I'm black and stealthy. I'm black and stealthy. You ain't that stealthy. You forgot two things, friend. First of all, you got one white bag, one green bag. Easy to identify you when you're walking towards, if you are walking towards the NNR and the Q trains, where the police station is, This is where they're gonna nab your ass at. And don't believe, they are watching. Look at that, they are watching. So believe that. Oh yeah, the MTA has a plan in the future to identify whoever hopped the turnstile. Yes, they have a plan in the future. You guys should really turn into the city hall conference meetings here in the city. You'd be surprised what they want to do in the subway. This is why the height increase went up to 275 to 290. They were proposing. It was a proposal, keep that in mind. But it's not gonna fly with a lot of commuters. No. It's not. It's 15 cents, yes, but it's not gonna fly. 5 cents means a lot to some of these commuters. Look at them, waiting. This is why I want to sit here. I already have my Metro card. I just don't want to go on the opposite side because it's boring on the opposite side. It's not entertaining on the opposite side. It's more entertaining on this side because you get to see who breaks the law. But then again, the MTA has broken my bank account so many times. You know how many times they always have charged me in the middle of the night for no reason? It has happened to me, and I'm sure it has happened to hundreds of commuters that use the MTA pay and tap system. Look at them, just walking through the gate like a boss. When the watch the NYPD, they're gonna like, oh, you biker delivery guys. Yes, easy targets, easy to identify. We know who exactly just came through that gate. No, I'm not trying to scare you guys. I'm just trying to give you the reality. If I was a bad person, a bad cop, I want to give you a hard day, that's what I'd be thinking about. Think about that. See that? But you do have bad cops. You just saw 2 cops just treat older women with probably with some type of dementia or some old timers or yeah, like shit. Like, go away, get out the subway. First of all, you can't really kick out someone in the subway if they haven't broken the law. That's the thing. This is why you have to understand your rights in the law. If you haven't broken any laws in the subway, they cannot kick you out. That includes being a nuisance. That is breaking the law. That's called loitering. You're not loitering, are you? This is why I don't understand the police action towards that older women, that older lady. I don't understand those police officers' actions. So with that said, I'm just emphasizing. Subway stories. Woo-hoo! Don't you guys love these subway stories? They're true and honest, and you get to see what really happens in the real world. That's the best part about it. There's no sugarcoating any of this. It's right here in your face. I took the time out to do it because, you know, I was also bored and standing here trying to figure out why is everyone trying to fight the security, like, hey, let me in, man. I'm trying to, like, get inside the subway. It's raining. Yes, it's raining. But we need to head inside the subway ourselves because we need to get to one destination ourselves. Now we're trying to figure out, do we want to go to Brooklyn or we want to go to Queens? Because there's something I do want to do in Queens, but there's something else I want to do in Brooklyn. Now I can't do that because, you know what? I just came up with a plan. I think it's best that to be safe, to be dry, and not catch a cold, and not deal with all the bullshit, I'm gonna have to try to get in the hostel. So with that said, but hostels are even sold out or don't have room, and there's only one room available. And I'm just like, man, this weather really picked a bad time, but I also picked a very bad time myself to do this shit. So this is also my fault. But as I said, guys, like, this is why I wait for one officer to come to me once again. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna identify myself. Can I get my identification? I'm gonna put out my media pass, my press pass, and this gonna, two things is gonna happen. One thing, you're gonna apologize to me for violating my First Amendment right. Then the second thing is that you're gonna walk away kindly, like police officer, and think about your actions next time you pull some shit like that again. Yeah, officers are becoming more aggressive when they see cameras now here in New York City. Like you saw that police officer that knocked down the guy off the ATV with his baton. Oh wow, that was kind of, he could have killed them. He could have killed that man. Oh wow, homelessness at its finest. Oh. Are you telling me you got that fly ass coat and you're trying to get on the subway for free, friend? You got some baller ass shoes and you're trying to get on the subway for free, friend? Oh, you better pay that fare. You better pay that fare, friend. I was about to say, like, no fucking way, man. No fucking way, dude. No way. I was about to say, like, no way. Oh, they're these fucking scumbags. Look at these two fucking douchebags. Treating this old woman like shit. Guys, please identify these two officers here. These two officers treated that old woman like shit. If you guys know who these two officers is, let me know down in the comments down below. Anyone from the NYPD's subway, subway, I don't know, out here on 14th Street. I really think that was very unprofessional. I don't think you guys do your assessment very well. And as I said before on this channel, I'm a formal DHS from Wisconsin and for Oregon. So I'm pretty sure I know how to assess people very well. And that's not how you treat the people of someone that could be your mother. No. I would never treat your mother like that, or your sister, or your grandma, or your little niece. I just thought it was very unprofessional. Someone needs to put these two officers in their place. Oh, I'm gonna go on the subway. If they say something, I'm like, yeah, you need to be put in your place. That was not how you're supposed to treat someone's grandmother. I don't care if she's like mumbling at the mouth. Obviously, she's an older age and she's going through some type of mental crisis or some type of health crisis. Ugh. Common sense. Thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. I appreciate you all. But it's that time to get in the subway, guys. We're gonna get going. I just want to emphasize what you don't see every day, what YouTubers don't want to show you every day in New York City. No action kit, no fill